Panis for Toyota ahead of D'Amata. Coulthard down to 7th now in the McLaren. Fisichella and Klein, and we ride on board with Michael Schumacher warming up for his flying lap, and on the back foot, Martin, really for the first time this season in qualifying.
Yes, he's had to change the materials for his brakes, which is an unusual thing to do in the middle of a Grand Prix weekend, and the characteristics of how the brakes work and how the car slows down, and he's already locked a right front into turn 1. It is really quite a different feel on the brake pedal. The retardation is different, but they have a much greater endurance. The teams are really struggling here. A lot of big stops into hairpins, not enough cooling in between, and high temperatures anyway. And Michael has been struggling, been off the road a few times this morning and yesterday too. And the early pace they showed has disappeared, excepting he's now matched Barrichello in the first sector. Barrichello was the fastest man. He lost time in the rest of the lap. Michael somehow is keeping it in there. Another lock-up then in 10. Did he lose time on the apex? We changed camera angle, but he's struggling to slow down, but he's still fast, James.
Certainly is. He's been on pole for the first 2 Grand Prix this season. Is he going to be on pole here in Bahrain? Certainly when we arrived here yesterday, he looked like he had the place bought and paid for. Look at that, almost 19,000 RPM, the full bananas on this Ferrari engine. And how bulletproof have they been? It's well over 40 Grand Prix now since Michael had an engine failure. And if one's going to come anywhere, it might well come here. It's very hard on the engine, this track, but he's quicker at the moment than Barrichello.
Yeah, scruffy lap from Michael, but he's still faster than his teammate, and he's still got a great chance, surely, of going fastest now, as he does indeed by 0.4 of a second. Smashes the final sector time. That's the fastest final sector time we've seen all day. And Michael just grew into the lap, put those 2 errors under braking behind him. How does he do that? He somehow can just scoop it up. Watch this, look. This is turn 10. He gets it all out of shape on the way in. He's turning right, the corner's going left, and somehow he doesn't lose time like other drivers. Incredible.
Yeah, well, it was certainly a bit of a rally crosser of a lap for Michael Schumacher.
He kept his foot on the throttle, you see.